Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. It was a quiet Thursday morning. The familiar jingle of Good Morning Britain filled living rooms across the UK. The sky outside was painted with hues of peach and lavender, the kettle was boiling in kitchens, and dogs were being walked as the nation settled in for their daily digest of headlines, weather and celebrity gossip. Susanna Reid, polished and poised as ever, was mid-conversation with co-host Ben Shepherd about the latest Love Island twist. Viewers chuckled at Ben's raised eyebrow and Susanna's mock horror when, suddenly, the screen flickered. The music stopped. The Good Morning Britain logo was abruptly replaced by a bright red banner. Breaking news. Cameras cut to a visibly tense Susanna, now seated straight with a hand on her earpiece. The newsroom behind her buzzed with urgency, producers gesturing wildly off-camera. "We're sorry to interrupt your regular programming. We've just received confirmation of a major development out of Cornwall that, well, frankly, we didn't expect to report this morning." The screen split. On the left, Susanna. On the right, a grainy live feed from a coastal cliffside. Wind whipped at a reporter's coat, his face serious, voice shaking. "This is Jack Brodie reporting live from the cliffs of Tintagel, where residents woke to an astonishing sight. A mysterious object has crashed just beyond the headland." Locals describe hearing a deep hum, followed by a blinding flash of green light around 3:47 a.m. The camera panned to what looked like a massive crater in the ground, surrounded by emergency vehicles and curious villagers. In the center, a glowing orb, humming faintly. Ben, back in the studio, frowned. "Are we saying this could be an aircraft?" Jack hesitated. "That's the thing, Ben. Authorities haven't confirmed what it is, but eyewitnesses, including the local lighthouse keeper, claim it wasn't flying in the sky. It just appeared." The camera zoomed in. The orb pulsed with an eerie rhythm, casting a strange luminescence over the rocks. Then, as if it heard them watching, it moved. Gasps echoed across the studio. Twitter exploded. Susanna tried to stay composed. "Jack, has anyone approached it?" "Only the MOD so far. They've sealed off the area. We've just heard the Prime Minister is being briefed and scientists from the UK Space Agency are en route." Ben leaned forward. "Are we seriously talking about possible extraterrestrial contact?" That word, extraterrestrial, rang through households like a bell. Phones were dropped in cereal bowls, teenagers burst out of their bedrooms, pensioners sat upright in armchairs they've been sinking into for decades. Back on location, the orb shimmered once more and, shockingly, cracked open like an egg. A soft blue mist curled from within. Jack stepped forward despite a producer yelling in his earpiece to back off. From the shell emerged a figure, not alien, but eerily human. Dressed in silvery robes, the being raised a hand, not in threat but in greeting. It spoke in English, a voice strangely melodic. "Do not fear, we come bearing a message." The screen snapped back to Susanna, her face drained of color. "We will return shortly," she said, her voice trembling for the first time in a decade on live TV. The nation held its breath. Toasters were left forgotten. Emails went unsent. For the first time in years, Britain truly listened. And so began the day that changed everything. Good Morning Britain never resumed that morning. The news had broken, and so had reality.